With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Come on. Hit! Cowboy 80!
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 22-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 80. 18 Rattle.
Willis. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Cardinals.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
19 tight.
Willis now off play action. They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
Touchdown, Cardinals!
Rondale Moore.
His second touchdown on the season.
And the Cardinals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Seven Pirates.
Willis will try and throw for this.
Forced out to his left.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
And you know, I'm all about getting points. And if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Mikey, 18. Hey, check that. Street.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. Third and 7 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or trying to get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll work this one out to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The Seahawks at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd down, Howell back to pass.
Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Well, Howell's going to mix it up here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Powell.
And Walker has it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. How are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
So they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
You talk about this Seahawks defense.
They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
14, Cardinals 6.
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Willis. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Julian Love gets it.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
The slot man in motion right.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Dances by him. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The slot man moves right.
Here's Walker.
And he is
Ken Walker with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19 Lions.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
Throw left side complete. That's Moore.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Rondale Moore.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cards get a bit closer. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Hey, Chris. Let's go.
They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you could build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it with Howell. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Howell.
His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. Down the right sideline. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is down to 2.
Next the score, Seahawks 21, Cardinals 19.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The tackle made back at his own 29.
Throwing here, Howell.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And they are going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Willis on the option to the right. He'll pitch it back. Shoves him aside. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5.
Seahawks 21.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they would play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And now they're in the hurry up.
Powell going to audible to something else.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Trying the left side with Walker. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
They run again with Walker.
Taken down at the 30.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Powell from the gun. Throw out wide to Walker.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
They'll run with Hall.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Breece Hall,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
But they need 2. Here's third down.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Willis will look to throw it.
Dancing to his left. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, smash front.
In motion right is Brown. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
The slot man in motion right.
On third down, it's Willis.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at about the 28. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Smith and Jigba in motion right. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop. 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Off play action. It's Howell. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you
into that throwing situation? We'll see. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. Now they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
You need to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st and 10, a handoff. Nope, it's a reverse. And that won't work out for big yardage, but a decent gain there on the trickeration.
The tackle by Derek Hall. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And the Cardinal first down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
And quickly, they get to the line.
60 boxes, 60. 18 Rattler. Hey.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Now Willis.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Derek Hall in there that time to get into the turf.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get your reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
19 Tiger.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's third down.
19 tight. 7 Pirates.
Play action. Willis.
And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Trap 50, trap 50. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Willis, gotta have this one.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Hey, hey, check that.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then at the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
Walker with another carry.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
And complete to Smith-Njigba.
Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
You need to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you just hold a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Here's 1st and 10.
The drive will start with an option going left. He pitches it out. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Let's go now.
Here's 1st down.
19 Lions. 60 average. 60 back. Rig alert. Rig alert. Hustle. Hustle.
One final try for Willis. Gets this to Moore.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
Ready, set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Street. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
One final try here for Willis.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case,